Just arrived, second beach of the day, Sulumban Beach in Uluwatu. It's the second one today. And now look at the one that she brought me on. We've got a 3-day camel ride down the steps. I really hope that this is worth all of these steps. These guys will. Coming down them steps, we then find to this bar which is called the Single Fin. Above all of these shops and restaurants and bars down there, lots of people everywhere. It's a very busy bar. It's got good music going on. They've got a good menu, and apparently this is one of the best places to see the sunset in Bali, of which is going to begin over there. The sun's gradually coming down. We've just ordered some drinks. I could actually stay here for a few hours. It's quite a good place, to be honest. We've stopped off at the paddy fields, the rice fields in Tegala Lang. So have a look. It's a very touristic place, but it's somewhere that I suppose you really have to visit. As you can see up close there is all the rice. And when you go out on a day trip, you see a lot of people carrying this rice. But it's very touristic. And there's lots of stalls and places of selling souvenirs. We are now on the way up to Batur Mountain. Batur Mountain is the volcano, or a volcano on Bali. It's a fantastic view from here, which you're just about to see, and we're going to walk up to that volcano shortly after we've had a little stop here. This volcano is active volcano, as you can see from the top. Okay, we've got the driver, the crazy driver to be quite honest. Got a little bit lost on the way, quite a bit lost, and it's thrown us out. We're at the base of the volcano, which I'll show you in a moment, but what I've noticed as we're walking up, the floor is very volcanic. We're probably a couple of hours away from the top by walking. Here is a lot of volcanic rock. And to be honest with you, this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to a live active volcano. It's a shame because up there you can see the cloud is blocking the view of the top, which we did have intentions of walking, but due to some fabrication, whether it be from the book or from the driver, we're probably a good 2 or 3 hours away from the top walking. It makes you wonder the quality of the soil for the growing of all these tomatoes and vegetables, because there's little farm places. We've now come a little bit higher. Now I'm going to try and get the drone up. There's a lot of cloud cover, So we will see. This volcano is, it's in a place called Songan 2, and look at these people's life. It's a very simple, basic life. So we're on our last night in Bali and we decided to look for a restaurant in a place called Seminyak. I can understand what probably a lot of Brits like around this area, if the beaches in Kuta area. Seminyak, I'm telling you what, it's absolutely manic around here. It's like a Chinatown, it's just boutiques, shops, restaurants everywhere. It's like going to Benidorm really, but in a Bali version. It's absolutely manic. There's cars everywhere, traffic everywhere. We came on a little scooter, thought it'd be easier, but it's hard work, as you can see from this. And we're down a side road at the moment. There is an advantage of this over above ours, which Desi just pointed out. When you go, if you go somewhere like the Volcano or white water rafting or things that we've done, you can come back to your hotel and hundreds of bars and restaurants all around you, whereas where we are there's not really anything and we have to travel into this mad crazy area. But I can understand perks of it, and for the party people I can understand that as well, because it is a massive Benidorm element here. We've stopped at a restaurant. When we set off from the hotel we got a restaurant from the book and we walked about 600-700 meters to find out the restaurant had changed owners, changed name, changed food. So we started a hike back to the motorcycle, scooter, and we found a restaurant on the way. The menu is very intense. They've got so many dishes on the menu. Fusions and European cuisine and Indonesian cuisine and pizza and burgers, lots and lots and lots. So we've both gone for an Indonesian dish, which we will try. It's our last night here in Bali, so we thought we'd push the boat out a little bit. We do like to try, so it's a bit like a restaurant Tuesday. So on our first dish, the appetizer, me gone for a basic chicken bruschetta, and Desi has gone for
calamari. Calamar.
Okay, so she's stuck close to home to Spain and gone for a calamar. In Bali we've gone for Spanish and Italian. The mains have turned up and they look impressive. This dish is called nasi campur. It's an Indonesian dish. It looks awesome, very well presented. And it comes with a side of soup. Hi, I'm going to take this opportunity whilst in the airport in Denpasar, Bali, to catch up a little bit on the trip we've just had to Bali. Really good, to be quite honest. A lot to do, as you see from the video. A couple of things to note: if you do come to Bali, it's possibly worth staying in a resort area like Seminyak. We didn't go down to Nusa Dusa. We stayed in the Seminyak Kuta area, But we stayed in Denpasar, maybe 10-minute motorcycle, moped ride into Seminyak, which, as you see from the video, is a very busy, active area. If you want to stay around the beach resort and you're in that kind of part of town, it's worth staying around there, because when you come from your hotel, there's a lot to do, a lot to eat, a lot to drink, and a lot to party. So that's good. Listen, if you're going to take a moped out, be careful. The roads here are absolutely manic. We didn't see any accidents, but there's millions of cars and motorbikes on the road. Our hotel in Denpasar was, it wasn't a 4-star, I think it's maybe 3-star. It was a good hotel. The rooms are decent rooms. There was a swimming pool and the facilities you need, and a spa if you need, or massage. The food was okay. We only stayed for breakfast, but it was good. It was a decent hotel, and hotels are cheap. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please give a like if you like, and leave a comment. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon, and take care. Adios.